Welcome back to the Rackspace studio at TechCrunch Disrupt 2014. We're meeting with a lot of little cool startups and a few other people who are walking the halls here. This next company is really interesting. They started out as a database for Evernote, so you could build businesses and stuff like that on top of Evernote. But Evernote's not really for structured data. So Kustomnote took their business and made their own database out of it, and it's really an interesting one to look at. So who are you?
Yeah, so the famous Robert question, yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Hussein. I'm originally from Egypt, and I've been in the US for 7 years now. Got my PhD from Virginia Tech, and we moved to Seattle to join Amazon. Just quit Amazon, actually, just like to work full-time on my startup now.
Yeah, you were working on the Kindle team, right?
On the Kindle team. I was dev manager on the Kindle team, yeah.
Yeah. And so what is Kustomnote? Why did you start this company?
Yeah, so it started off actually competing with Evernote Dev Cup in 2012, end of 2012. And we won silver, like $25,000, and it was really great. And then after that, actually, attraction really went like crazy. So we got like more than 72,000 users using us to build templates to take the data in Evernote. And then we found out that actually it's not serving them well. So they expect to have a template with fields like customer name, phone, address, and things like that. But what happens then when Kustomnote stores the data, it stores in Evernote, so it loses the structure.
Yeah.
So they said, like, okay, what's the point now if I can configure my template with all these fields and then lose the structure? So what we ended up doing now is like we're pivoting to add our own structured storage, which would offer like to persist the structure of the data, which would help in actually making like a search much faster, because you can drill down now by fields, by templates, and things like that. If you want to edit also, like if it's Evernote, you will be editing just text notes. In Kustomnote, since it's really a database, as if it's a database record.
Yeah,
so
it's pretty interesting. And here we have it on the screen.
Yeah.
What are we seeing here? These are different templates that people have built for work orders and catering. Well, tell me what I'm
exactly. So this is actually like the current production version, which is live now. And these are a repository of templates, like public templates that users have built. So we have now like more than 160,000 templates now have been built on the platform. And these are the things that the people are using Kustomnote for, apparently. Legal brief, inventory items, part orders, customer inquiries, inventory, software inventory, and things like that.
So it shows how much interest is out there to do something interesting on top of Evernote. Evernote's not structured this way with customer name and a city and all that stuff, right?
Yes, that's right.
So you guys are an overlay on top of Evernote, basically.
Exactly.
But now you're your own database as well.
Exactly.
How do you make money with this? Letting people do these new kinds of little micro... These are almost like micro databases, right?
Exactly, that's right, yeah, Rob. So we wanted to test also to see if someone would pay for it. So we added the premium subscription, which should be a no ads version, and you get connections like Evernote Business and the integration with other services like MailChimp and things like that. And it's more like $4.99 a month. And we had like more than 600 paying users paying for it, like actually. So with the new version now, it will be also, we will be upselling storage, since like now we'll be offering our own storage for that. So it will be kind of like in the range of $9.99, maybe like a monthly subscription for premium services. And we're not cutting off Evernote or any other platform. Actually, we are adding more backends like Dropbox and Box beside Evernote.
Yeah.
So, but still, if you want to persist the structure, you would want to use the Kustomnote's backend storage.
No, that's cool. What do you need to know to build one of these? Do you need to be a database administrator?
No, just like, so if we go, for example, like, that's the new version actually with the new branding. So if I configure this template now, so go into configuration.
And hopefully the Wi-Fi works.
Yeah, that's right.
It wasn't working earlier. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so here you can configure like your fields, what fields you would like to use. Actually, we can use the live version for that. So if I edit this template, it will show up like, so these would be like the fields of which would make up the template. Yep. So you can like put the date field like this, drag them up and down, like add more configuration, saying like this field should be like use the value in the title, use this as a tag value, enforce it to be required or not. Yep. If you have multiple choice fields, so you can add multiple choice like this, and you can start like configuring the choices, like option 2, option 3. So for example, like here we have like the options here. For example, like a diet restriction for a catering business.
Yep.
So they have like to pre-configure as a radio group, like saying it's vegan, kosher, white meat, vegetarian,
Yep.
and things like that. And so on taking the note, so this is how it would look like in like after storing all these notes now with structure.
Yep.
So you can have like the field names defined, and then you can filter by the template that was used to create these notes. And actually, since the data is structured by fields, so instead of searching by keyword only, but you still you can do that still. So we're indexing everything, but you can still actually search by fields, even like to the field value. So if I say like Kevin, for example, or something like Ahmed, the network is terrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But anyway, we get
yeah.
the idea. You can. Now that you have everything in structured data, you can search for it, you can do stuff with it, you can bring it into another database, you can have fun with it.
And then
right?
even like export
Where on Evernote, everything's not structured, right?
Exactly. Even like you can export to Excel also now, Robert, like CSV files and things like that.
Yeah.
So,
so you have 70,000 customers using this?
70,000 users, yeah.
Wow. Very nice. How did you fund this company? How did you?
So it was the Evernote prize initially, which was like $25,000, and then we got into an accelerator in Seattle. They paid like $35K, and then we got angel investment for almost like $50K.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like between angel investments and the accelerator money, beside our money as well. So that's how we got started now. So hopefully, like after the accelerator, we're probably like starting our seed round for funding, like to get really started. So
where do you go with this now? You just had it on the database. Where do you think this is going to go in the future?
I think actually, like what we found actually, Robert, like there is a latent market between databases, like with the word database itself being used and the word notes. So it's either you go all the way to a database like Access, even like the simplest would be Access, if not FileMaker and things like that, or you would go like to the route of Evernote and OneNote. And there is no one serving actually someone who would need something as simple and ubiquitous as Evernote across all platforms, on all screens, and offer such a service, which is database.
Yeah.
So we got the customers actually asking, can we export this to a spreadsheet? Can we do this to a spreadsheet with the current custom note? And you can't, because it's Evernote, just like Evernote notes. So apparently there's a latent market between databases and note taking. So it's kind of like it's like the Goldilocks for someone trying to find like how to store such data, structured data, not in a database and not in a note-taking application.
No, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool. How much does this cost again?
We'll be playing with the pricing, but it's probably it will be like $9.99 a month.
A month.
Yeah.
So a subscription kind of
exactly.
thing.
And actually for Robert Scoble, so if they sign up now with like the current version with the coupon Scoble, they get like 1 year free, which would be like most like $100,000.
That's very nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, very cool. What's the code that they need to use? Just
Scoble. Yeah.
S-C-O-B-L-E.
Yeah.
And it's on Kustomnote, right?
Kustomnote.
And it's spelled with a K.
With a K. Actually, we bought the domain with a C, but like we just like think it's like cool.
Kustomnote.com. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming in and showing it to me. It's really pretty interesting way to put stuff into Evernote if you want to do that. But I think you tapped a part of the market that wasn't served. Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, Robert.
So we're going to do these interviews for the next day and a half. Click subscribe on our YouTube channel. Come back and check for more interviews. We'll be putting them up over the next couple weeks. Thank you very much.